Even if you eat very healthy food, bloating, gas, and fatigue are still not reducing, then your gut needs a reset. But this is something nobody tells you. That's why we are recording this video. The gut reset nobody told about. Let's jump into the topic and learn and make some changes and welcome the new year with a new you, new healthy life. భావితరం video channel. Intinta Arogyam and Sampada, welcome. For Wellness Living, Facebook webpage, welcome. To share health and wealth information with 1 million people by 31st December 2027. We all need your help and support. Take a look at the disclaimer, then we right jump into the topic.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, friends. We came with another topic, a very good topic, in our health video. So, as usually, I will introduce Srinivas Garu from USA. He is a Telugu person from Telangana, but settled in USA. So, past 20 years, he is working in an IT company. Apart from that job, he is working on health also. He is a certified nutritionist and discussed with many doctors and learned a lot about health and providing solutions to many people also. Okay, so we are very fortunate to have his time with us and discuss on another very good topic. Nowadays, people are all hearing about gut health, right? So reset the gut reset. So these are all we are listening. So we asked him that to explain about what is meant by gut reset. So health is all in the gut only, and people also know that due to gut health, if the gut health is not good, many diseases will come. So if we reset the gut and improve the gut health, definitely we can free from the diseases. So I'm inviting Srinivas Garu onto the stage. So I have some questions I will ask him and he will explain about the gut health and reset the gut. Thank you. So welcome to the Srinivas Garu.
Yeah, thank you. Namaskaram. Welcome to BhaaviTaram video channel for Wellness Facebook living community. Then Happy New Year. Okay, wish you all Happy New Year. I'm sure this is a very good topic and timing, Arunagaru, for the talking about gut, because everybody beginning of the new year they want to make goals, resolutions on how to be healthy or how to be wealthy, right? So these two. So definitely it's a good topic, and yeah, we can definitely go ahead and discuss. Please go ahead. So how can I, you know, share or any questions you have?
Okay. Yes. So nowadays we are here listening or hearing about gut health and reset the gut. So in social media. So we want to really know from the expert like you what is meant by this about this topic. My first question is how to identify if someone has bad gut.
Okay. Sure, that's a very good question. So, yeah, what I will do is I'll share my presentation and we'll talk few things, okay? So, bad gut, there are certain symptoms, okay? So, you can see like sleep issues, skin issues, and all these are there. These are not only limited, but there are a lot more are there, okay? So, I just put a few of them here. There are many things, many what you call symptoms are there. This is the starting. Okay, now when you see here what is happening is when you say sleep issues, right? Suppose some people has what you call sleeping problem initially, right? When they go to the bed, right away they may not sleep. So that is also a gut problem actually. Okay. Or sometimes they go to the bed, but in the middle of the night or somewhere again they wake up, they won't be able to go back to sleep, right? So that is a sleep issue. Skin issues could be a little bit itching, or when you feel itching or you scratch a little bit and it becomes like, breakups and all that, right? Or hair fall. That is also actually right. Many of us, we say it's also liver health or something, something, but bottom line is it is starting in your gut actually. And negative thinking and anxiety is also part of gut health. Okay. Allergy, mood swings, tiredness, bloating. So these are all and much more of the symptoms people start noticing when their gut has a problem actually. Okay. That's a brief about the symptoms or how you can know or identify you have a gut problems.
Okay. So definitely, everyone has either one or two problems in that list. No doubt about it. So everyone has the bad gut then, because one or two or three or four problems everyone are facing. I think nowadays. So why gut reset?
Okay.
Why we need the gut reset?
Sure. Again, so these are the some of the reasons again. Okay, like a food and eating habits. Okay, what kind of food you're eating, and also what
Okay.
is your eating habits? Like in the sense, hey, are you really eating frequently? Like if you see, people say eat every 2 hours, snack in between, or different things will say. Some people are coming and saying intermittent fasting, time restricted, all kinds of confusions are there. But we'll talk a
Mm.
little bit about, of course, we have made many other videos also about on the eating and the fasting, etc. on our BhaaviTaram video channel. But yes, those are the some of the contributing factors why we need a gut reset. Similarly, lifestyle and stress. So you're always on the go, run, and feeling stress or pressures from your office or family or career, various things. And because of all this, probably some people might be on the regular medications, medicines. That's also right. So again, more are there, but these are some of the reasons we need it. And simple example is like, see, let me take out my phone. See, every one of us we use a phone, right? Mobile phone. Now, if you are using your phone on a regular basis and
Mm.
you are not restarting the phone once in a while,
Yes.
what happens is after a while it becomes sluggish, it becomes slow down, or it responds slow, or not working as you are expected, right? So that's when, because it built up a lot of cache and cookies and various things, and people recommend that, okay, if you're using phone heavily, it's a good idea to completely shut down and restart, right? It's like a rebooting. Sometimes in my office also, some of my colleagues complain, okay, my computer or my laptop is not responding properly and all. I ask them, okay, when was the last time you restarted your computer? Most people say I don't, right? But whereas I restart my machine every day in the morning, right? Shut down in the evening, right? So my laptop runs smooth. Similarly, in our gut, it needs certain processes, we have to do it, okay, to reset
Yes.
it, right? So giving some rest and various things are going, of course we can go ahead and discuss much more. So yeah, these are some of the reasons we need gut reset is required.
Okay, got it. How we have to restart the phone, laptop, really, we
Mhm.
have to switch off them and then again we have to restart.
Yeah.
Similarly, we have to reset the gut for a good health. So, can you explain how gut works?
Okay. Sure.
That is,
Yeah, that's a very
yeah.
good question again. Again,
Mm,
it's a very big subject, probably we can discuss hours together. We are not going to sit here that long, but one thing is, what is happening is, let's say, for example, everything is starts with when you start eating with your mouth, right? When you
mm,
start eating your mouth, whatever the saliva and everything is there, that is being sent to your brain, and brain communicates your gut. Okay, saying that
Mm.
okay, these are the kind of food we are eating.
Yes.
Then gut is preparing your digestion things, right? So we have three or four steps. So when you're eating and through esophagus, the pipe, food pipe we call, it goes into your stomach, and before it enters there is a valve. So basically this valve is very important. If the valve is not properly closing after you eat your food, that's where the bloating and gas and heartburn and everything we complain, right? Then of course the next one is where the gut, of course, the small intestine and large intestine is there. These are the four different steps are there. The food moves through all of this, sequentially and with various processes, right? But when it is moving smoothly, it's very good.
Okay.
But if it is
Mm.
any challenges there, that's where the problem comes. And when it comes to the gut, these are the four major functions of the gut. Okay,
Okay.
so gut has a sensors like okay, there's a neurotransmitters also we call, okay, where it communicates between your brain and your gut. Okay, right. So
Mm.
also there is something called the connection between the brain and your gut is called the vagus nerve. Okay, if the vagus nerve is effective, it's like let's say when you are connecting to a Wi-Fi, if the signal is very strong, you get a good browsing experience, right? Similarly, the vagus nerve connection is not a good intact, so the communication hinders, communication problems comes, and that's where you are getting into the challenges. We'll talk that also. The next part also, gut helps in managing or maintaining good immunity. Because immunity is
Okay.
very important for us, right? So the
Yes.
other one we call gut brain axis, okay, right? That is where the communication and everything happens. And the last one is there is a bacteria that everybody talks about in our gut. So again, we'll talk those also, right? So what is happening is here we'll start with, let's say, gut brain connection here.
Okay.
Okay, in case of gut brain connection, what is happening, as I said, there is a connection between your brain and and gut, right?
Mm.
in fact in fact, what is happening is here brain and gut, right? Now most of the time we are calling nowadays gut is your second brain, but in what I say is it's both are same. The reason I am saying is when the baby is being developed in mother's womb, one cell splits into two and becomes a brain. One cell becomes a brain, the other cell becomes a gut. So I mean,
Okay.
it's not coming from just one cell, but the same cell split into into the two cells and keep forming your brain and gut. So
That's why gut is called the second brain.
right.
People generally we will call.
Right,
Okay.
exactly, right? We
That's
call
the
it the
reason.
second brain. And in fact, now what
Mm.
we are saying is actually gut itself is the first brain. This is the brain they are calling. I mean, people are calling, but it may take some more time for us to really understand or accept it. But yes, gut we are calling right now, as I said, Aruna, it's a second brain, it's a first brain, right? So the blood circulation and this vagus nerve and everything, what is happening, as I mentioned, this neurotransmitter signals the brain and gut between them. If this is disturbed, that's where you have a challenge. And also based on the signal that is receiving from brain to the gut,
Okay.
the gut has all these species or this all this bacteria that you have in your gut has an ability to develop or create produce certain amount and certain type of hormone, right?
Mm.
When the brain is coming with an happy symbol, the serotonin, dopamine and all that will come, or the brain is coming with anxiety or stress, then the cortisol, this kind of hormones, hormones are again are very way how we operate. So
Okay.
which hormone you need, what quantity you need, when you need, it has to be release it properly only and only that is possible. It's like gut is also like you can say as a control room of our health, right? When everything is this communication is proper, the proper hormones and everything is produced and you are healthy, right? So when you are supposed to develop, let's say, dopamine, the happy hormone, but some connection problem and it is creating the cortisol, the stress hormone, hey, your body is the dynamics are changing. Actually, there are a lot of studies also, when you're eating your food, we say eat mindfully.
Mm.
Don't fight with someone and eat food, or don't watch violence movies and watch, because you are eating food, but what is happening is your brain is sending the wrong signals because of your emotions that you are watching,
Mm.
right? So you yourself is creating a wrong communication, right? So that's why the gut brain communication is very, very important. Okay, right? So now we are talking about the bacteria. The bacteria is right now, maybe if you go to a couple of generations above us, like a great grandparents, they were saying there are about 10,000 different varieties of species, like a bacteria is the 10,000 varieties. Now, as
Mm.
things are changing, our habits are changing, lifestyle is changing, lot of things are happening. They are saying now this gut bacteria has only around 2,000 variety now. Okay, gut bacteria is all about variety, variety, variety. But the problem is now it is coming down because of the various reasons and lifestyle and the way we are treating. So here I'm putting here two things, symbiosis and dysbiosis. So
Mm.
in gut bacteria, we have two categories. One is good bacteria, one is bad bacteria. And if you want healthy life, you need both present. But the only condition is the symbiosis, the right bacteria should be about 80%.
Mm.
The bad bacteria, the dysbiosis has to be 20%. Now, when you don't have this balance, that's where we
Okay.
get into a different problems. Okay, the health problems are coming. Okay, so the health problems to overcome, definitely what we have to do is for sure we have to work on various things and keep healthy, right? So that is
Mm.
very important. So and the bacteria from your gut and to brain is communicating with something called short chain fatty acid, SCFA we call, right? So bacteria
Okay.
communicates to this. And also when the 80% and 20% balance is there, the bacteria will be there wherever it is supposed to be.
Mm.
When the imbalance start happening, the bad bacteria start dislocating, and of course we'll talk about it. The other one also, in fact, uh, the quality or the variety, the amount of gut bacteria you have in your gut, it all depends on the what kind of birth the child has taken. Like is a regular delivery or it's a cesarean delivery. Okay.
Cesarean.
The kids
Okay.
who get the regular delivery, they have a very good health and immunity and all because they get
Yes.
a proper bacteria from their mother. Okay.
Mm.
Now, people who born through the cesarean, they lack it. There are a lot of studies and all there. Okay, right?
Mm.
So, and so if there is a one other technical term we can use here is like a lactobacillus. Okay, so if
Mm.
that is there, so that's a good bacteria name actually. What happens is if that is properly there, it will start controlling everything, right? So when you have your habits, your food habits, your sleep habits, and everything is proper, what happens is your gut bacteria, the symbiosis and dysbiosis is proper, right? So then you all will have a proper way. The health is good, the bloating and all that, even sometimes people they do all good things. They eat healthy, work hard, do the exercise, discipline, but still they don't lose weight. Yeah, these are all the
Mm.
challenges of the dysbiosis.
Okay.
So yeah.
So now, These days we are another word, SIBO, SIBO, SIBO. What is it? Do you help us to solve this problem?
Okay. That's a good question again. Yeah. SIBO is
Mm,
again very popular. Everybody starts using it also. Basically, it is called intestinal bacterial overgrowth, right? As we were
mm,
just talking about, right? What we were talking? We are talking about the dysbiosis, right? So we are talking about the dysbiosis. In case of dysbiosis, what is happening? We said the bacteria is imbalance, right? The symbiosis and
okay.
dysbiosis. When this dysbiosis happen, part of this bacteria starts moving towards small intestines. Okay, right?
Mm,
What is happening when it is going out of your gut, right?
mm,
And also that's where it is creating challenges for us. Okay, that's where it's creating challenges for us. So if we have to be in balance, then the bacteria has to be in the place where it is, and also 80%, 20%, right? Now, when
mm,
when the dysbiosis happens, the SIBO, the small intestinal bacterial growth is happening, bacterial
okay.
overgrowth is happening. In that case, what is happening is, yes, definitely people have this kind of situations. They're free to contact us. We can suggest and guide us, okay, through certain food habits or maybe certain workouts and certain supplementation and all that. We can definitely do the consultation. They can reach us this phone number, right? Now what is happening is, at this point of time, it creates an inflammatory situation in the body, in the sense something called endotoxins are being created. Now these endotoxins, what happens is, slowly moves around and go into your bloodstream. When it go and move into the bloodstream, that's where the problem.
Mm,
Again, just like with
yes.
gut, bad gut habits, these are all the issues of the SIBO. Okay,
Mm,
right? Now, because of all of this, what is happening? Because of all of this, what is happening? Of course, the hormone imbalance will happen later. Things will happen like not losing weight, I mean, the sense that you're gaining weight, you're bloating, or hair fall is happening, mood issues happening, and all this. When you see this very frequently, that means
yes.
you are already in the SIBO. That means your small intestinal bacterial overgrowth happened, taken care. Okay.
Okay.
The challenge is when the endotoxins went into the bloodstream, will go to the brain, will go to, all over the body, right? Now, that is where the next part of our gut comes into that immunity we were talking.
Mm,
Now, what happens is, when these situations are happening, it's creating an inflammation situation. Your body trying to fight with this with immunity, right?
okay.
It's like a our security guard. Immunity is like a security guard. If anything is coming bad is going, try to control, right? Again,
Mm,
when this is happening, the immunity is happening. Another challenge is, sometimes it may not be able to really identify the problem. Okay, let's say
mm,
for example, something is I feel happening here. Body thinks there is some problem here, some issue is here. The immunity try coming here and try to attack on its own body. That's where,
mm,
again, it's a very big deep subject. Again, that's called, we call frequently listening autoimmune system, right? So body is imagining there is a problem, or that try to send more antibodies, and it hurt in the process its own, right?
mm,
That's why people who has a autoimmune disease problem, if you go to the doctor, they can do any
mm,
kind of test. Most of the test comes normal, and it's wondering what is happening. Okay?
mm,
Where it started, basically, it started in our gut, when this dysbiosis, like the bad gap, the balance between good bacteria and bad bacteria is changed, right?
mm,
So the best thing is to overcome. is how we can fix the gut bacteria. Before that, we'll talk a little bit about the immune. Okay. In case of immune, most of the time, what is happening is we do not know. Let's say, for example, if you have to tell the amount of immunity, right? Let's say,
Mm.
you know, just for lack of, correct thing explaining, but I'll say, let's say you need 100 grams of immunity, for example,
Mm.
right? Now, we don't know how you can get the 100 grams of immunity.
Yeah.
So what you do is we treat when you are seeing the symptoms, we treat with the two things, right? First thing is most of the cases we try to suppress, right?
Mm.
When you are suppressing, you are not really treating the problem. You are just
Yeah.
suppressing the symptoms. Now, when you are suppressing the symptoms and holding it for a long time, that is also leads to a bigger problem, right?
Mm.
When we are treating, then in some cases we also use steroids where you are exaggerating, right? Instead of you need this much of immunity, maybe you are giving this much of immunity kind of thing, right? You are
Mm.
exaggerating, you are overwhelming the immunity system. So when you are doing these two things, what is happening is it is creating more challenges rather than the benefit
Mm.
for us, right? And that is the reason, especially for very young kids, small, when they get a fever,
Mm.
the general recommendation is to not give medication right away. Make an observation, keep an eye if is everything is safe and happy, because the reason body is raising the temperature, you are getting the fever, is it saw some kind of virus which is attacking the our body or immunity system.
Mm.
So your body is fighting to, kill that virus or eliminate virus or fight with the virus, right? So it raises the
Mm.
temperature automatically so that the virus will kill or get away, things like that. But
But we are suppressing them.
we are suppressing that, right? That is not a good idea.
Mm.
So body is losing the ability to develop its own protection mechanism,
Mm.
right? In fact, in US, right, when we had our kids are very young, we used to really, worry or anything, fear, and take them to right away doctor or make a phone call. They used to call, okay, what is the temperature, how long this coming, and all. They used to be very cool. And we used to be, he has got fever and all that. Why not give medication? They say no. They talk and
Mm.
everything, and they'll say, okay, don't worry. It's okay. This is quite normal. Nothing to very really, worry about it. Just keep monitoring the temperature. That's it. After 3, 4 days, it will go. Only and only if after 3 or 4 days the condition is not improving, then they used to give the medication.
That's really good. Here, immediately people, doc, means they give antibiotics.
Hmm.
So antibiotics should not be used for children actually.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Right.
Still, their immunity will become more and more weak once they use the antibiotics.
Right.
But
Exactly.
here they will not say that, because people also will feel bad that if we go to the doctors, why they are not
Not
giving
giving.
medicine. That is the main problem in India.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So,
They'll go to another doctor to get the
yeah.
medicine. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. So, yes, medication and antibiotics, as we talked about initially, yes, they disturb your gut bacteria. In
So,
imbalance is happening, and that is leading to, immune and, one over the other. It's like a snowball
mm,
effect, right? So,
yeah.
we don't want to go in the loop, right?
Mm.
And similarly, most people take the, over-the-counter medication, like when you have antacids and, maybe some crocin, this and that.
Go to the medical stores and give me
Yeah,
the tablet for
not a
this
good idea to
symptom and
do.
all.
Not a
But
good.
that is not good
Yeah,
idea.
watch for a day or two. Watch for a day or two, and if it is,
Mm.
of course, if it is severe, not a good, not going away, yeah, do consult the doctor.
Mm.
Right? But so when we are doing all of this, the symbiosis is happening, right?
Mm.
Then which is leading to SIBO. The small, right? The SIBO is leading to more problems.
Mm.
So, the best way to enhance our immunity, not by suppressing or not by exaggerating, but
Mm.
using certain adaptogenic herbs. Okay, right? Because when you use an adaptogenic herbs in the body,
Okay.
what
Mm.
happens is, let's say you are giving again 100 grams of uh, immunity through the herb, for example. If your
Mm.
body need 5 grams, it will take only 5 grams and rest of it leave it. But basically, body adjusts based on the hormones, based on everything. It will adjust and it will take whatever it is needed, and then it will repair and it will get better. But when
Yes.
you're suppressing or when you're exaggerating our system, that's where the problem comes, right? The best way. That's why the most ancient way of treatment of some of these things are using the adaptogenic herbs. For example, ashwagandha is there.
Mm.
Uh, curcumin, the turmeric is there, right? There are a lot of herbs are there. These are all comes under adaptogenic herbs. In the sense,
Mm.
when you give it to the body is
Okay.
intelligent enough how much I need.
Mm.
So, right? But what we do when we give the medication, okay, you need this kind of dose, that kind of dose. We're just saying that, but we do not know it is
Mm.
really need that much or is enough or not enough and all that, right? So, and first thing is, of course, we got to safeguard our immunity system and our gut doing the certain things. But if it is not, then how we can restore. We'll discuss that next. But I hope this
Mm.
gives you an idea
Yes.
what is
Yes.
SIBO and how is the gut and all that. Yeah.
So one more question. Is gut issues mainly lifestyle due to lifestyle changes?
Okay. Again, that's a very good question, and it's a kind of controversy also. People say, you know, it's like whether you are looking which side of the coin you are looking. Okay. What I say is, when your health is in challenge or when health is compromised, are you giving it as excuse or are you making it as a reason, the lifestyle? Okay, right?
Yes.
What do I mean by, let's say, for example, you are a real estate investor. You invested 1 crore rupees or $1 million in an investment, right? Now you keep monitoring it, the value, how the weather is going up or down, and also you protect with the boundaries and all the documentation and everything you manage. But let's
Mm.
say there is some problem is happening, the market is going down, the price is going down, but do you right away try to sell it, or oh, my lifestyle, I'm busy with this and that and that, and then you're leaving the asset alone? What do you do normally? If the you are very busy somewhere else, but this 1 crore or $1 million worth of property price is going down, so you just ignore or you go take
Mm.
care of that,
We'll take care of that,
right?
definitely.
Definitely, right?
Yes.
Like even people who invest money in the stock market, let's say they say hedging, they say this, they say lot of things they study and always focus on it, right?
Mm.
What I am saying is, hey, our body is one of the most expensive real estate ever you can have. Because if you're able to create one crore rupees or $1 million worth of asset
Mm.
created by you, so you are more worth than that,
Yes, yes,
right?
definitely.
Why we are giving an excuse,
Mm.
lifestyle as an excuse not to take care of our health? Right?
Mm.
Hey, you're doing it for you and your kids and probably next generations to come, but you yourself is not able to live happily. Then what is the fun in creating all of this?
Exactly. Health
Right?
is our first wealth. Mm.
Exactly. Yes, health is our first wealth. You have to focus on health. And if you plan and do few things, it becomes very simple. Actually, you can make let's say the 1 crore rupees or $1 million you have. Maybe instead of making double in 5 years with the health, better health, maybe you make it double in 2 years or 3 years is possible. Hey, you are actually gaining, taking care of your health. You are gaining, you are not losing it. Right?
Mm.
Yeah, I talk to the people probably three or four different countries, like of course US, Canada, India, sometimes in Australia, sometimes in UK, different. Everybody starts saying, lifestyle in the sense, okay, I'm busy
Yeah.
with the profession, job, this and that. Hey, this is all supported by you, and that is your health.
Mm.
And you are the asset for that. You are the godfather for your assets, right?
Mm.
Why you are ignoring? But many people do not understand that. So
So,
all I want to tell the people is, hey, are you making it as excuse and you are damaging your health and getting into more
mm.
problems? Or you're making it as a reason and give it a priority and taking care of it. I'll leave it up to you. But lifestyle is not the reason for being in bad health condition.
Mm.
Yeah.
So finally, one more question. Finally, s- simple tips. Give us the simple tips to reset the gut.
Okay, sure. That's a very good question again. Before that, I want to talk about one thing called a big lie. Okay, so this is all about what I'm talking about is everybody has a myth of calories in and calories out, right? So
Mm.
what I'm saying is, of course, it's not just mine. There's a big research on this. Calories in what you're eating and the energy you're spending is not equal always. If it is equal, let's say if somebody is overweight because of the SIBO, he is becoming overweight, we reduce the calories and they're not losing the weight, right?
Mm.
So let's say every day you are using 2000, you are eating 2000 calories because of the overweight, you brought it to 1000 calories or 1500 calories.
Mm.
So you're supposed to lose your weight. It's not happening. Why? Again, there's a lot of huge chemistry or is there because how your hormones and what they are responding. And there is one of the hormone or I do not remember exactly. I need to refer that. But if you eat 100 calories, that particular thing can make you 110 or 120 calories also
Mm.
in our body. Okay, so it adds more calories, right? So that's why what is happening is you are not able to reduce. So just calories in, calories out is not. Eating healthy and proper nutrition is the key. Okay, right? As you are
Mm.
asking about gut reset tips, one
Okay.
of the most important is for sure the fasting helps. Okay, for
Mm.
the again, when I say fasting, you don't have to really worry about it. Oh man, I cannot stay away from the food, right? I cannot do
Mm.
fasting. Hey, just plan your food and eat it properly and see enough gap is there. Not
Yes.
constantly eating like a grinding, right? So,
Mm.
like, of course, before that, I'll give you this example. Let's say, for example, why I'm talking about fasting. When we
Mm.
are eating and all that, all the steps are growing on, right? Body has something called about 90 minutes to 120 minutes of cycle where it starts doing the housekeeping part.
Mm.
Okay, when we are not allowing that, not giving enough rest,
Mm.
so the cleaning is not happening, right? It's like let's say when we're traveling in a domestic airplane, like from Hyderabad to Delhi, for example, if you
Mm.
notice the moment the flight is landed in Delhi, as people are getting down from one entrance in the back from the back entrance or back door, some cleaning crew comes and they start cleaning fatafat. Right?
Mm.
They clean the seats or
Yeah.
toilets and anything that they are make it nice and then they put some spray and all that because in few
Yes.
minutes the next batch of passengers are coming.
Mm.
Before they come, they have to clean. While people are sitting, passengers are there, they cannot do it, right?
Yes.
Similarly, in your we have the God-given process, and the body has that intelligence to clean things.
Mm.
If you're not giving an opportunity to clean that, right, the housekeeping is not happening. Hey, obviously, when you are traveling in an unclean flight, I'm sure you are not happy. Similarly, our body is not happy. That's where our health is getting challenged, right? So, proper planning and stop. Many people might be telling you eat every 2 hours, 3 hours, snack and all that. Stop all of that. Pick 2 or 3 times a day of eating and just stick to that. Most of the
Mm.
challenges will go away for you. And if you have that SIBO related symptoms, bloating, not able to sleep, or not energy, tired, and all this is happening, I would encourage for 4 to 6 weeks,
Mm.
avoid completely dairy. I'm sure when I
Including curd.
yes, including yogurt,
Curd
curd,
also. Okay.
buttermilk, or ghee,
Mm.
butter, everything you stop for it
Okay.
for a short period. Okay. The second thing is completely stop sugars and ultra processed foods. And
Processed food.
especially people who are getting the cravings of sugar sweets in the morning or sweets in the late in the night, or all of a sudden, at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the night, you want to order pizza and eat, or you want
Mm.
to frequent tea, coffee. This kind of cravings are happening. That is a symbol of, again, small intestine bacterial overgrowth.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind is not asking, your gut is not asking. The bad bacteria is encouraging you to
Starting.
eat these kind of things.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Right. So this
Yeah.
bad bacteria is very fond of sugars and ultra
Ah,
processed
I guess.
bakery items, your fried
Yeah.
food, or all this easy go food it wants, right? Similarly, refined oils and all that. Right? So you have to stop, completely cut down this. Like in case of refined oils, hey, buy some
Mm.
better oil, healthy oil. It could be, cold press oil, or nowadays small, I think, units are there where you can take your own stuff and make oil and buy oil, things like that, right? And the other one is emulsifier is one of the most, damaging aspect of your health, gut health.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
emulsifiers are again, some of the things they add these things to your, like, where you have a uniformity. Like let's say ice creams they add, right?
Mm.
Cakes I don't know, but like a, let's say peanut butter, things like that. All these kind of things they add. When they add, what happens is it's a very smooth, free flowing, and you can spread and all that, right? In fact, let's
Mm.
say you make an ice cream your own in your home with the keeping things in the fridge and right. What happens is, as long as the ice cream is in the refrigerator, it will be it will be like a solid. The moment you take
Mm.
the homemade ice cream outside, within no time it starts melting.
Mm.
But if you observe the ice cream that you purchase from the market, it will melt,
Mm.
but it will not melt that fast than you made, because
They
the
will add
emulsion.
emulsifiers.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
emulsifiers are trying to hold everything together, or easy flowing,
Mm.
spreading,
Mm.
things like that. Okay?
Mm.
So what happens when you have these emulsifiers in your food? They go and put a nice coating on your gut lining, gut walls, and that's where it leads to the leaky gut. That's another topic, but where the bacteria start seeping, going out of your gut because of that, right? Then the other one
Mm.
is again salt, processed salt or white salt. They call free flowing, or this won't become lump and all that, iodized salt and all that.
Mm.
Of course, if iodine is a challenge, I would say maybe use sparingly, but I would say at least for 4 to 6 weeks, you have to stop using and start using the sea salt or rock salt, and which do not have any kind of process. Okay,
Mm.
where you get it. So if you can do these 4 or 5 things for 4 to 6 weeks, definitely you will see a very good improvement in your gut health, and some of those symptoms will start going away. Okay,
Mm.
right? So I hope this helps, but any kind of consultation, help, we can do it. Yes, we are there, and we wish you very happy New Year, because we are all getting into the new year now, right? So hope you learned some of the tips and tricks here. Start making some changes, get good health, practice some of these steps, and live healthy and happily. And when the 2027 comes, it's not the just
Mm.
new year. I want you become a new you, with a healthy and happy and wealthy person. So thank you again. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. If you need any help, our detail contact details are there in the description, and also on the screen here, WhatsApp number. Feel free to contact us. With that, once again, wish you happy new year. We'll look forward to see you in one another video. Back to you, Aruna.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, Srinivas Garu. So this is the information about the gut. So anybody have any issues, you can contact us so that we will provide the solutions. So Srinivas Garu will give the solutions to you, to your problem, and discuss clearly and suggest some of the supplements and everything, so that you can come out of those issues. So keep your health very in a proper manner, especially in 2026. So by 2027, we have to become healthy completely. So health is our first wealth. Okay. So approach us to for any solution if you need. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for your precious time, Srinivas Garu. This will help us to keep our gut healthy. Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aruna.